Hello, friends. I normally like to try and let these whatever songs it randomly selects play out all the way, but this one was 8 minutes long. Ah, hello, Piao. How are you doing tonight, my friend? Are you feeling better? I'm hydrating already. I'm glad. I also had a much better day today than I did yesterday. Drawing. I don't know. We're screaming because we love Piao. And we are happy to see that he is here. That is why we are screaming. Anyway. We shall go ahead. This was my save. We're gonna load it up. I think I did my shopping at the end of last episode, so I think I'm good to just go ahead and get the boat. I enjoy the zesty ominous pretzel music. I do too. I actually really like a lot of the stuff that it tends to randomly select in the playlist I use. I guess Pretzel has like a lot of different playlists you can choose from. So hi Mello, how are you doing today? Alright, Yoder's here. Makoto Naegi. Oh, bollocks. I forgot to change the scene.
I can imagine.
1 second. This is easily remedied. It's like nothing ever happened. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. What's funny is that I actually spent a lot of today thinking it was Friday because I only have 2 classes on Friday and they're right at the start of the day.
Oh,
so my Fridays are almost entirely open.
Oh, it's you all.
For now. Next week I'll start having ensemble rehearsal on Friday, so it'll be a bit more busy.
So what's a successor to the Imperial Throne doing in a place like this?
In fact, they do actually have a meeting at around 2 tomorrow, but that shouldn't be too tremendously long.
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
No, it's Makoto Naegi, it's not Nagito Komaeda.
Well, I wish I could say it would.
It can't be
going
Nagito
better.
Komaeda, it's not on the Nintendo DS.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kinda made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions that Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
I will continue to
know
reference
about that
Nagito
thing?
Komaeda on the
You're lying to
Nintendo
the
DS,
Emperor.
Onyx. It's never gonna end.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
This is important. Because there's not currently an Emperor, Alexei just has single-handed control over the Imperial Knights.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean,
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos.
Dane Nomos is what Virgo said when he died.
But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor. And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Ah, that is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
What a guy Yoder is. Also, there's like a huge chunk of side quests that I could do here soon. I'm only going to do a few of them. I'm only going to do side quests that I feel like contribute something. A lot of them don't contribute anything. I don't know where I'm going. Trigger's over here.
Against that many? You've got to be crazy!
I wouldn't do that even if I had 9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back.
Hey look, it's this girl from like the very beginning of the game.
Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Worst part about my tablet, the pen has a battery and it's dead. Oh no.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh no. Exclamation point, oh no.
Why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
This is not a side quest.
I wouldn't say I know
This is just
her.
getting the boat.
She's the president of Fortune's Market.
You can't
one of
progress
the
the
5
story
master guilds.
without, like, getting the boat is story progression.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Hey, I just got an idea.
What's up, Carol?
It would be funny if you could just progress the story without
Maybe she
getting the
could get a
boat, but that's
for
not
us
how
to
that
take
works.
across to Desier. Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard,
Yeah, the
schools
boat
of
does
mermen
come in
often
handy,
attack cargo ships at this time of year.
for most of the game. By that I mean all of it, except the
But I
part
thought
of the
there
game
was
where the
another
boat is
guild that
broken,
always
because
served
it
as
wouldn't be
your
a Tales
escort.
game if they didn't break your method of fast transportation.
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly, so they aren't available.
Or if you're Tales of the Abyss, we do it every 5 hours in game.
The other Guardian Guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do.
What was the name of that Guardian Guild you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
Oops.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Did you say boat?
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk business?
Hi, Ember.
Mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job. We can't take on anything else right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as 2 guilds helping each other out. That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives for getting along with me.
That's not a weird way to put this at all. Not in the slightest.
Well...
Alright, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near here. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means business. Literally.
So, do we have a deal?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with the boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparations.
Nothing else I have to do here right now.
This is the Fiertia. She'll be your ship as soon as you've escorted her to Nordopolica. And this man is Tokunaga of Gull's Song, a maritime guild affiliated with Fortune's Market.
Tokunaga.
I'm Tokunaga. Very nice to meet you.
He's only on board for this voyage, so next time be sure to hire your own pilot. We're not in a hurry, but these are important negotiations, so I really appreciate
In the Xbox 360 version, he actually sticks around a lot longer.
What is the ship's cargo?
That's confidential information.
It's nothing we should be worried about, is it?
Relax. We've got it covered. All right. Head towards Nordopolica. Go directly southwest from Torum Harbor, and you'll see the Desir continent. Nordopolica is at the eastern edge.
I hope you won't mind if I go over the Fiertia's controls for you.
I had no idea what you were referencing when you said Mitsuru for Persona 4 and Persona 3. Pleasant reminder, I know nothing about either of those games.
You won't be able to get onto land where there are cliffs. Of course, the ship can't pass over rocks, but you'll also have to keep her out of the shallows around islands. You might be able to take her into some rivers, if they're deep enough. However, if there's a bridge spanning the river, you won't be able to take her under. We wouldn't want to clip off our mast. And that's about...
Imagine me playing this game and needing a tutorial on how to control the boat. Hint, I'll end up forgetting something at some point about controlling this damn thing. You don't have it for nearly long enough in this game. You don't rely on it for nearly long enough in this game.
We just started out and we're already working with one of the 5 master guilds. This is good.
Yeah, you're one step closer to making your dream a reality, Carol. Aren't you happy?
You talking to the kid? He's over there mumbling about something.
Merman. The first thing had to be Merman. Brave Vesperia has some bad luck. What's the president of Fortune's Market gonna think of us if we fail? This is bad. This is so bad.
I don't think he's very happy. He's just being careful, that's all.
That's not being careful.
It depends on
That's
which one you
running and
assign as the
hiding.
control stick. I generally associate that one with the right one, which is camera movements, and then left is this one. I don't know how quickly it forces me into the merman fight. We're going with obvious though. Here's the merman fight. It's more buttons related to docking and stuff.
Merman, won't it?
That's pretty wishful thinking.
You're quite the pessimist for your age, girlie.
I'm just a realist.
Anyway, thanks for your help. Looks like we're gonna make it there on time.
Yeah, Leviathan's Claw was going to beat us there if we hadn't found an escort for the ship.
Leviathan's Claw, huh? That's a name I seem to be hearing a lot lately.
Oh? They're the guild that's specializing in sales of Hopeland Blastia.
Oh, that explains the situation in Heliord.
Lately, they've been trying to steal our clients from us. If we weren't able to cross the sea, they would have swiped up another one of our major customers.
Still, you can't help but wonder where those slime balls are getting their product from.
Rita's great. Always makes me laugh when
Hopeland
someone who's very
Blastia
clearly
isn't exactly the
pessimistic calls
easiest
himself a
thing in the
realist,
world to
because
get
that was
one's
me for a
hands
long
on.
time.
You don't think the Empire is behind this? No, that couldn't be. It's mages that are supervising the Blastia distribution.
Ah, right on time.
Everyone, be careful!
Ugh, the world's spinning. I think I'm getting seasick.
Did that monster just say something?
That voice sounds familiar.
Well, well, aren't you a chatty monster?
Don't worry about it.
There are so many.
The bigger the bunch,
Have you learned EXP show yet, Judith? Jesus Christ.
Is that it?
come on, wind, knock them around and cut them down.
Flickering blaze.
I jumped.
Flickering blaze.
That really was a miss. Thank you.
Such grace! Fillets, ready to go!
What are you gonna do with that?
Fillets.
Hooray for the old man!
You're true to your reputation. I was right to bring you along.
I tell you, Brave Vesperia doesn't have any shame in working an old man down to the bone, even while I'm looking for Apatheia and doing all sorts of other things.
Apatheia? Isn't that what you were looking for back in Nor Harbor?
That's right.
That's nothing but a fairy tale. I researched it a while back, but eventually I realized that there's simply no way it can theoretically exist.
I'm well aware people think it's a fairy tale.
Why are you looking for it?
Well, because the Don told me to.
It's still alive.
This is nasty. I don't like this one. This moment. Not a fan.
Patty! Well, that was a pleasant voyage.
Can you really call it a voyage when you're in a monster's belly?
What are you doing all the way out here? I was hunting for treasure when I fell into the ocean, but a nice monster came to play with me.
Oh, Patty.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't become part of a complete breakfast.
This is all well and good, but can we get the ship back on course?
Yeah, sure.
Ah!
So that wasn't all of them.
That was a very strange animation. It looked like he went straight from his I'm holding my sword at my side to the swinging animation.
I've healed him, but he should still rest for a while.
Well, this is a real problem. I don't suppose any of you know how to pilot a ship.
I can do it.
Cue Patty stepping in and saying that she's important.
You can? If you're gonna travel around the world, you'd better be able to at least pilot a ship.
Then I'd like to ask you to be in charge of piloting this vessel.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, of course. We've made much better time than I thought. We could even afford to make a side trip or two.
Game be like, if you
you
want to make some do some side quests, here's an opportunity.
With a ship, we can go practically anywhere we want.
Estelle, I know you want to look for Pharaoh. But don't you think we have more important things to do for the moment?
Do you think?
I'll do what I want. Don't worry about me.
We just started our guild. We should err on the safe side, don't you think, Carol?
Yeah.
All right. And feel free to give me directions about our course.
Alright, getting to Zophius is actually, like, way more difficult than it should be here, because half of it is water you can't navigate. And I just got trapped in the next dungeon.
The fog's gotten awfully thick.
Okay, so we will be doing side quests after this dungeon.
Yeah, it's creeping me out.
Fog like this.
I forgot how much of a pain it is to get to Zophius easily at this point.
Knock it off!
Talk like that long enough and something bad will happen.
Hey, front! I mean bow!
We're going to hit them.
Patty's voice honestly doesn't bug me that much. Maybe it's because I've learned there are far more annoying things than just
that?
voices.
That's an old ship. I've never seen that type before.
I think it says the Atherum.
weird. There's no sign of people.
Oh, Kamawana's voice gets to me.
It's calling to us.
No way! Come on! Get the Fiertia going!
It doesn't help that half the time Kamawana speaks, she's screaming and crying.
I don't know why, but the Sarah's Blastia ain't responding at all.
What do you mean? What the hell is wrong with it?
You think this thing's the problem?
Ooh, maybe it's a cursed ghost ship.
You don't really think so, do you?
Why don't we go take a look? It'll be fun. I love this sort of thing.
What?
Well, we don't know what's wrong with the Blastia. We gotta go take a look.
Are you planning on just leaving the Fiertia like this?
All right, why don't 4 of us go investigate while the rest stay here and keep watch?
That should be fine.
Okay, so repeat and I'll go. And who's the third person?
I'm not going. No way.
Yuri, why don't you decide?
Gotcha.
You need to think about balance when splitting. This ship could also...
I'll do my...
We're gonna take Estelle with us. Yuri, Estelle, Rapide. I'm gonna leave Judith and Rita in the other party for sure. I want to take Raven or Carol. I'm gonna take Carol.
This isn't something guilds.
Because you will have to do fights with the other party, and they won't have a healer. So. Poor Carol is like far lower level than everyone else here. Have some recover. It's a useful skill. Imagine living in a world where Yuri ever has enough SP to put on skills. Yeah. So we're back to playing as Yuri for once.
All of you be careful.
It's been a
We'll set
while,
up
you
a
know?
smoke signal as soon as the Sarah's Blastia is fixed.
Thanks.
Spooky boat.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Dragon Sword! Dragon Sword!
I forgot that I have a combo plus on this sword, so Yuri can combo more.
Do you think the others are all right?
You should probably worry a little more about how we're doing. There's no telling what might happen on a boat this sketchy.
You say that, but you sound like you're enjoying all this. Maybe that's why I don't feel all that scared myself.
Oh man, this isn't gonna be half as fun if you're not properly terrified.
Fun?
Never mind.
Yuri be like... Oh cool, now I have 2 weapons on Judith and she still hasn't learned the XP share off of her first one. If it was a skill that I didn't care about, I wouldn't care, but it's the XP share.
How's this? Finishing smash! Destruction field!
We're done.
Oh, got our sword. Neither of those are super important skills, but it's obviously a lot better than Blue Dragon, but we want to learn Combo Plus. That is a necessary skill. Always. we're not gonna go up here yet because you have to go up there with the other party. Did someone say spooky ghost? Spooky ghost.
Sorry if I hurt you. Oh, power that tries souls shine. What's your favorite?
I feel this.
Here also has the Kalinga. Does that have any good skill on it? Those are both pretty useful. I didn't even check the weapon skills that I meant to check, which was for Carol. He's still learning something else.
Don't get sloppy.
What makes me laugh thinking about Moana from Tales of Vesperia is that she was meant to be named Moana, but the game came out like the same year as the movie Moana.
That was awesome!
So they just slightly changed her name. But it's not even subtle. Yeah, because I don't remember exactly what year Moana released. Vesperia was 2016, and that was at least close enough.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Let's go.
Oh.
2016. That's what I thought.
Let's go.
That was a long loady boy.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Dragon! That's enough!
I'm just getting started.
I don't even have to fucking worry about Yuri's TP. That's what really makes me laugh. You're not fond of this dungeon? Honestly, it's kind of forgettable to me.
Get ready.
I get why it exists, but like the actual design of the dungeon and the enemies in it, it's not. I don't hate it. Like, I don't actively dislike this dungeon. But I hardly find it memorable in the slightest.
Repeat! Your tail?
Unavoidable invisible enemies thing. They're not unavoidable. They show up in the mirror. Like, see, there's this dude here. I can avoid him easily enough.
Let's work together.
You can avoid them. Wow.
Dragon Swarm! Cerberus Strike! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
I'm just getting started.
For you, they're unavoidable. Understandable. Snap Zyphos is actually a pretty good weapon for Raven. Might even be able to replace the Smash Bow.
Wonderful!
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
Gotta make sure you have the winged
pretty
boots
good.
before you try to dodge enemies. Makes it way easier. I'm so glad Estelle knows Nurse now. Such a good healing art. This is a fake chest.
Leave it to me!
I mostly only know that from experience, but it's also a different style chest from every other chest in this dungeon. What's funny is how fake chests still actually have items in them, because like you acquire something after you finish the fight.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Back crushing eagle completely missed.
We're done.
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Nurse!
That's over.
Yeah, so I didn't mention this last episode, but the generic battle theme changed because we're in Arc 2 now. It changes every arc, and it's also different in one dungeon. I mean, there's a couple dungeons where it's different, but there's one random dungeon where it's different, and I don't know why.
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
Hey, that kind of hurt.
Hey, that kind of hurt. Maybe just a bit. No, I didn't want to leave. God damn it. Leaving was not in the plan. There's the second one.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Why did it? Okay. Oh, Harold did a heal. I honestly didn't think about the fact that Carol has a healing art when I was setting up my parties for this dungeon. Probably should have traded him in Raven's positions. Because Raven does not have a healing art yet. He does eventually get one. But it's also unreliable at best as a healing art, because it's weird how that one works. Takami Kazuchi! There's like 5 different variants of this dagger.
Leave it to me!
Take this! Azure Edge!
We're done.
No damage taken.
Azure Edge!
Flashing smash!
Alright, who's next? Destruction Field! Resound, O cry of victory!
These are the threads.
Guess we'll go through the door. This one?
Leave it to me!
Azure Edge Dragon! Azure Edge! Dragon Swarm!
This? No, this...
I want to check something. Interesting. I wonder if the combination skill is a mistranslation.
That's
Because
over.
I'm getting TP when my arts collide with enemies. Which you shouldn't. You should only get it when neutral attacks collide with enemies. Unless I'm truly really stupid about this game. There's a chest on the other side that I want to get.
Destruction Field!
Let's go.
Merman. They got me.
Dragon!
Come to me.
It's very strange. I'm getting TP back for something and I don't quite know what. Ooh, a limit bottle. Very good item, 10 out of 10.
I think I just heard a weird noise.
Watch out!
It's no good. It won't open.
It looks like we have no choice but to keep moving.
Yep, let's go. I wonder if everyone we left behind is okay.
Oh my, what happened? I can't believe the mast would suddenly collapse like that.
I'm A-OK! But I don't know about the gang that went off on their own.
I'd be surprised if they came out of an impact like that without a few scratches.
I think we've got to go and make sure they're okay. Is that okay?
Now hold on just a second. Who'll protect the ship while you're gone?
Don't worry. I don't think mermen would show up in a place like this. At least my intuition says they wouldn't.
Hey, I ain't the guild anyway. I don't have to look after your ship if I don't wanna.
I wonder if we'll be okay with just the three of us.
That's where I come in.
Weren't you told to stay put?
Those words are powerless to put out the blazing fire that burns in an
Jesus.
adventurer's
I
heart.
do hate the way Patty says everything. It's literally all this.
So, basically you just want to explore the ship?
Because the ship, it reeks of treasure.
My nose is all stuffed up, so...
Her personality is non-existent. That's why I don't like her.
An adventurer's sense of smell is sharper than the teeth of a man-eating shark.
Well,
I actually think she's re-implemented. She's implemented into the game pretty well, considering she wasn't in it at first.
20, and we've got a deal.
Yes. I suppose we don't have a choice.
Be sure to come back. I don't want to be adrift out here forever. It does feel a bit hopeless with just the two of us.
Don't say things like that. Talk about something more fun.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, I'm not playing as Rita. Sorry, game. Sorry, gang. I'm not playing as Rita.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight.
Also, Patty's in our party now.
Not bad.
She's, not useful, if I'm gonna be honest. Most of her arts are entirely random. They have random effects.
Are there any more foes about? A new skill.
Let's take a look at some of her stuff real quickly. So we've got to put some skills on her. Wow, you have like nothing useful learned. Pirate's knife, pirate's gun, made in battle. Outfitting her right now isn't really super important because she leaves.
I'm actually kind of glad I have an excuse to explore the ghost ship. It's not every day you get a chance to have this much fun.
Thank you, Judith. Very cool. I'm gonna kill things that I can fucking learn.
Ooh, they look scary.
EXP share on Judith, finally. It should only be a battle or two away.
Wavering darkness.
Brilliant!
Is that it? Flickering blades burn.
How did all of that miss? That also missed. Wow.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
You're pretty rough out there. It would be rude not to.
Hello, Ack.
Ooh, that's nice.
Glad to see you. You haven't missed a lot. We got a boat, and then ran into a ghost ship. The entire other half of our party got stuck in the ghost ship, so we're stuck with this very strange lineup. That is definitely a lineup I created.
Yuri and I are madly in love.
What was that all of a sudden?
A bit of faint.
We only just met and I'm already disliked. It's saddening.
Yeah, well, a maiden's heart is a complicated knot.
Not an FE8 ghost ship. I mean, kind of an FE8 ghost ship. It does filled with monsters.
Anywhere with me. My soul belongs
And it is
to
a
you.
very not loved
What a
dungeon in this
pity.
game. Have you learned... Jeez. Judith. Learn skill fast, please. Does it load better on your phone, Onyx? Keep in mind on your phone you'll have a 30-second delay, but you probably already didn't have low latency enabled on your computer anyway, if you were smart. That's a good chest. You've not missed a whole lot. We are on a ghost ship.
I suppose I could try.
Hence the name of the stream, Spooky Ghosts. I'm gonna take it up on this one. If I'm not, because the other one's gonna continue attacking me, because they have a vendetta against pretty ladies. I'm curious, does Raven know Just Like Dancing? He does. You asked what have I missed, Onyx. Don't need to be an asshole about it. Hey, that hurt.
Are there any more foes about?
This power will make...
Finally. Thank you, Judith. I don't even know what to equip on you next. Spearmaster, resist, VA4, serial jump. Has the lowest attack. The Ore has the lowest attack. Rodmaster Magic. Rise attack. I don't know if I really need any of those skills on Judith, though, so I'm gonna skip over it and get the Halberd. Because she's so far behind on good weapons right now.
Hey, lass. Why are you walking so far away from me?
I don't want Yuri to get the wrong idea.
What idea might that be?
Yuri and I are madly in love.
That's all well and good, but you're outside my defensive range.
I won't fall for your tricks. I know you've fallen for my charms, old man.
I can't even tell if you're jesting with me.
I've got a sixth sense for men like you.
I don't even remember how old Patty is. It was a huge topic of discussion when Mello and I played through this game. Patty's awesome. We'll talk about it later. Like, way later. Get out.
Come on, Wind. Windblade. That didn't work.
Hey, that didn't work.
Was that a little too painful?
Oh no, the spooky ghost got me.
Let's eliminate them.
Is that it?
This enemy is very light.
Hey, that was a nice...
Yeah, that's how it tends to work, Onyx, it'll error out the video player, but the chats will be fine.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
God, Patty, get out of my fucking party.
Anyone with a spine to face us?
Thank you, thank you.
That's the logical out.
Oh, cool, now I'm also waiting on him to learn fucking EXP share. God damn it.
Come on,
EXP share is the worst.
Quit wandering off every 5 steps.
There might be loot around.
I don't care about loot. Let's move on.
Wait a minute. Are you scared?
What would I be scared of? What was that?
Patty is written the exact same way for the entirety of the game.
Let's go investigate.
Wait up! What if we get separated?
But I tend to ultimately mostly forget that she's around because I literally never have her in my party unless I have to. AKA, like, this dungeon and one boss fight later.
Here we go. Yeah. Is that it?
If you begin letting you use an apple gel, you're sorely mistaken.
Ooh, I think I'm in love.
You'll just get burned.
Hello, yes, Asim, you are
I'm
very
already
here on
charred to
time.
a crisp.
Were you napping again, Asim? You've been asleep like 90% of today. Are you sure you're okay? Sus. Am I not allowed to worry about you?
Here we go.
I say as the person who gets really mad when his friends worry about him.
Yes, take a nice long nap.
You're probably fine. I will accept that for the time being.
Oh wow, you're okay.
Hey, you decided to come along for the ride too? And hey, why are you bringing along more people?
We didn't exactly have a choice in the matter.
I've come to see ya, Yuri.
Well, you certainly got guts, though that's nothing new.
I've got more guts than a fish on the beach.
Oh my
I guarantee
god.
it.
I know.
The
If you didn't, you
fucking
wouldn't have marched into that old geezer's
similes.
mansion all by yourself.
You mean Rago's palace?
Is our ship gonna be okay?
Let's get out of here quickly.
Are you having several different allergic reactions at once, maybe? That's not, like, anything new, Asim.
Ghosts are behind that, I'd wager.
You gotta be kidding me.
The ship's
sneezed.
evil spirits are surely at the bottom of the ship, plotting to make us one of them.
Don't make up stories like that.
No way that's possible.
We'll just have to look for another way out.
Right on. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna do this for now. That's a full heal save, yay!
Rita, are you okay?
What do you mean? Of course I'm okay. That's why I'm gonna get out of here right now.
Ah, but we worked so hard to get here. We should take our time and soak in the atmosphere.
We can't take our time here. I have the important mission of investigating the air situation. It's not like there's any other reason I'd want to leave here.
A strange face on the other side of the mirror.
No, it can't be.
I feel kind of sorry for her. Come on, let's finish what we came to do. For Rita's sake.
Yes, that might be best. Let's work together.
Dragon Swarm!
Crescent Moon!
Smile of wavering darkness.
Crescent Moon!
Oh, sharpened rage. Run through the future.
Stalagmite! Full power that tries to Crescent Moon!
Nailed
So
it.
is that okay?
Beautiful.
No, Rita has zero afraidness of ghosts. Yes, that's how that works. Sure, I'll take an orange gel that I won't use. Is there anything out here I don't remember? There is. You can get this as you're leaving the dungeon very easily, but I'm not smart, so who cares?
Let's work together.
Yes, take a nice long nap.
You know, Judith, typically when I hit the attack button, I want you to attack and not just repeatedly run into the face of the enemy. Anything else to learn? No? Cool. Oh.
Look!
It's a dead guy. What's with the spooky boat? We got our boat, and we were trying to go to Nordopolica, which is like the next city we're trying to visit. And ran into the spooky boat on our way there. It's not a side quest, it's just a thing.
Year 232 of Azul, 13th day of Blue Air.
The Azul period and the month of Blue Air are from a time before the Empire.
So, over 1,000 years ago.
That long? Adrift 5 and 40 days. Food and water used up. Men succumbing to thirst and starvation. I cannot give in, though. I must see the clear Ciel crystal safely to Jormungand. This crystal holds the power to banish the monsters, and with it the town may yet be saved. I have stored the clear Ciel crystal in my red chest, a gift from my dear Yuefan. It won't be much longer until I am in her arms again, and then we will all be saved. But he wasn't able to return to his town. He passed away here.
Come on, Estelle. It was more than 1,000 years ago.
So, this ship's been wandering the open seas for an awful long time. Sounds lonely.
I've never heard of a town called Jormungand.
If this record is really that old, there's no guarantee the town even exists anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What about that clear seal crystal?
I've never heard of it.
The power to banish monsters. Huh.
Spookiness.
I wonder if it's something similar to a barrier.
Do you think it might be here somewhere?
Let me see if I can find it.
Spoiler, all of these things will be relevant eventually in TM.
See how much better it is when we're all together?
It's times like these that give you a sense for how important cooperation really is.
Yeah, I guess. The runt said something smart for once.
Not that we've done anything all that cooperative yet.
That's all right. Just being together makes this place less frightening.
I wonder if it's really that simple. Ah! It's a four-legged hell beast!
Ah!
Oops, my bad. Must have just been the pooch's shadow.
Oh, you are so dead! I'm gonna kill you and leave you haunting the ship!
Rip Raven, apparently. It's the reptile girl. What?
Could this be it?
Oh, Judith. Jesus Christ.
He's clutching something. It must have been very important to him.
You think it's the clear
I'm gonna
seal
kill you,
crystal?
Asim, just so you know.
Well, it matches up with what was written in that diary.
Hey, old man, you go get it.
No thank you. What is it with kids today always blurting things out like that?
Still a scaredy cat at your age, old man?
How are you any different, Patty?
Aren't you a little old to be arguing with a child?
Here you go.
They're antennae, but okay.
Judith, darling, you've got nerves of steel.
Do you think it might be cursed?
Hey, this thing's stuck.
Mons!
Huh? Ah!
This enemy was not in the original game at all.
It appears to
You just
have
fought
the
a couple of
opposite
generics
effect.
as the boss of this dungeon.
What are you talking about?
It's drawing the monsters to us.
Here they come!
Can you imagine a more fitting captain for a ghost ship?
He doesn't seem like the other monsters.
May you rest in peace.
Thank you for the follow, Critical Error. I really appreciate that. How are you doing this evening? Or whatever time of day it is where you live. Secret mission complete! Yay! This is actually a pretty well-designed boss fight, honestly. Oh, Estelle, fucking... You guessed that one. Doing good? Glad to hear it. I might have already said that. I tend to, restate things I have already said. Chat, because I read in bad. I'm fighting Pepperus because, reasons. I don't know enough about Undertale. No lie. Sorry. Oh my god, Estelle, you have just completely skipped out on doing the thing that I told you to do like 5 minutes ago. Thank you. I died. I don't appreciate this boss right now. I'm dead again. Everyone's almost dead right now. Literally everyone. Okay, Rita's dead.
I can't keep doing this.
Estelle's dead.
I can't keep doing this.
Okay, just stand up real quick. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, someone go fucking life bottle Yuri. And I messed it up. I completely messed up that entire combo up.
Then what was that?
Fuck, Estelle was dead.
This power will...
Damn it. I can change the game audio here shortly. I'll just turn the game audio down slightly.
It's getting away.
I would do way better in boss fights if I actually played as a character that I was good at playing as.
Jeez, poor Raven's getting too old for this.
Should we give it back to him?
I think that's what he wants!
I want to deliver the clear seal crystal to Jormgen for him.
You what?
Would it be possible to add that to the jobs being done by the guild?
We can't, Estelle. As a rule, tiny guilds like ours don't take on a new job until they complete the one they're working on.
Completing each job to the letter is the way new guilds have to build their reputation.
Is the guild going to be sent running here and there by another one of this girl's whims?
Hey, you don't have to talk to her like that, you know.
Rita, wait. Judith, I am sorry, but I want to help him deliver this. To the one who was waiting for him.
I don't think anyone waits for 1,000 years.
This game is not balanced very well, audio-wise.
I'd get sick of waiting after that long myself.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
I'll find them.
Rita.
You all have your hands full looking for Pharaoh and escorting Estelle, right? I'm free to do what I like.
Well, I'll come along too, then.
I don't mind going either.
Hold it! You guys have your jobs to take care of.
You know you're gonna end up sticking with us anyway. So I don't see any problem with us helping you out a little on the side.
Thank you.
Ah, how I envy the vigor of youth.
You've got such good friends. You must be so happy, Rita.
I don't think it would just be you. Twitch normally doesn't have audio issues like that.
Really?
Huh?
Notice something?
Looks like there's smoke
Unless other
outside.
people feel like my voice is really quiet during battles.
That might be Tokunaga's smoke signal.
Let's get back and check it out.
Are you saying I'm just a quiet person? Because I don't know how true that actually is. I'm also tired right now.
Come to mention it, we won't be able to get back the way we came.
I went to bed pretty late last night.
We'll just have to see if we can't find a better way out.
Oops, I forgot to fucking... Yep, that's the one. That doesn't put Estelle too far behind everyone else, thankfully. Yeah, I went to bed around 11 last night. Okay, I just lowered the game volume just a bit in total, just in case. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna keep that the same. I'm just gonna lower these by 3. So now the music's really loud. And all the game, the sounds are really quiet. That's really disconcerting. I hate it. Jesus Christ. It's so strange. I can't change the battle music audio volume. They're technically called mermen. Let's do that. Oh, holy symbol. That's... Wait, that's not as useful as I think it is. Yeah, that's not as useful. That's not the one I'm thinking of.
It looks like the case holding the clear CL crystal just won't open. I wish we could make sure it's actually in there, considering the sort of place we found it in.
Couldn't you just bust it open with your magic?
No, I can't.
Right. If we damaged the contents, we wouldn't be able to make the delivery.
No, I mean I already tried blowing it up. This little box is tougher than it looks.
I'm at a loss for words.
Of course, Rita already tried blowing it up.
Estelle. There's not much you can say to that.
Anyway, I suppose it makes sense to put something so important in an unbreakable box.
I mean, let's see real quick. Monster book. Aquatic type. Or it's called a preda fish. My bad. Leggy shark doo 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 doo. I hate it. I also hate how much climbing I'm doing just to make sure I have every chest in this area because I don't remember if there's one up here or not. Ooh, 10,000 gold worth. I need to stock up on Panacea bottles soon anyway. And there'll be a whole host of new stuff for me to buy whenever we go to Nordopolica, which will not be right now. Onyx, please do not dictate what I can and can't do on my own stream.
Locked earlier?
I guess we can go back through here.
The curse was broken, huh?
Don't be ridiculous! Now let's go!
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If we could just jump down from here, we'd reach the ship in no time.
Here.
Where did you get that?
I thought something like this might happen. So I brought this from inside the ship.
I think I'm gonna gag.
All right, let's go back to the ship. Ah!
Good grief.
If the Ceres Blasty has been fixed, that means we can say sayonara to this hellhole.
What was that skeleton monster? It wasn't the sort of thing we regularly encounter.
It could be a creature possessed by spirits that wanders the Atherum.
That can't possibly be it. It's too unscientific.
Do you sense anything amiss, Repeat?
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Looks like we need Yuri to interpret for us. Hey, Yuri!
Hold on. There's no need to investigate this right now, is there?
Should we have finished it off when we had the chance?
Yeah, this is where I can get this chest from earlier. We can leave now.
The Ceres Blastia has been fixed.
So it seems.
Woo! Thank goodness.
Of all the... Why do I always get sucked into these messes? If it was anybody other than me, you guys would have been left behind.
Sorry about that. We'll never do it again, promise.
I wonder what caused the Ceres Blastia to break down.
It just started working again. I don't have the slightest clue why.
You really think there's a curse then?
Perhaps the captain wanted to pass the clear Ciel crystal on to someone and reached out to us.
No way. Dead people can't want to do anything.
Doors get stuck, the Ceres Blastia stops working. Sounds like a curse to me.
The world's a big place. There are many things we humans don't understand.
I said it can't happen, so it just can't.
What are you hitting me for?
So,
She's hitting
how do
you,
like
Carol,
it?
because you're the easiest to just hit.
Well, the boss here's seen better days.
The Atherum is the name of the boat, Mello. Yup.
What's the matter?
We don't know why it broke down, but either way, it's barely holding together. If we keep using this old piece of junk Blastia, we're guaranteed a shipwreck in the middle of the sea.
Wow, so she's sensible when it comes to ships.
What? She is?
What are you all looking at? Fine, fine. As soon as we get to port, I'm getting you a new one. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Seriously, this is a crazy deal you're getting.
Hey, are we going to Nordopolica or not? Let's get this thing out of here.
Right. I'm looking forward to finally getting there as well.
I have things I want to do in Zophius. So we're going to attempt to go to Zophius. There's some side quest stuff I can do at this point in the game. Can I only enter in the lower quarter right now? Yeah, okay. The compass says news. Yes. This is a mildly pointless side quest, but I'll do it. Yes, Rita can talk to cats, apparently. As I was gonna say, common sense, because some of us know how to walk without walking off the side of something, Asim. It's not rude. Not being rude. I would never be rude to you, Asim. I have no idea where I'm going at this point. He's the same architect as the Sith. Reunited with Estelle and Rita. Now I can go to the side quests I actually came here to do. And these are the only side quests I'm going to do right now because the other ones are either the Sicily side quest, which I don't care about. It's not important at all. It's just an excuse to meet a strange character and get some arts and items. Also because I have to go all the way to Herlur to do that, and I don't want to go there right now. I want to go to Nordopolica as soon as I'm done here. Wait, I have to go talk to him again. Apparently that's something I can do immediately. This isn't him. No, wait, he wasn't wearing a hat. Here he is. Hi, Shell. Ted. This is my grandfather's rare technique. Nobody has mastered it before. He already learned the Tiger Blade. Yes, it's legal to go to bed at 9 p.m. I always go to bed at 9 p.m. We're gonna be doing some shit at, Nordopolica, then I'll be closing out the stream, probably. Might be a bit under 2 hours, I don't know. Nordopolica can take a while. A lot goes on there. I also have to remember exactly where it actually is in the world map. I also don't have a whole lot going on tomorrow, so I can get rest tomorrow. Oh my god. Leave me alone, leave me alone! Thank you. Oh, this is the Hypeonia continent. We won't go there for a while. I can see Nordopolica. Nordopolica.
So there's Nordopolica.
Yep, otherwise known as the Coliseum City.
Once popular among the nobility as a place for pitting criminals against each other in brutal contest. Nordopolica is currently run by the guild Palestrale and has become a city of entertainment.
Yeah, Palestrale's just as big a guild as the Don's Altosk, and...
My, how pretty.
Yay, fireworks.
So, party in the streets every day, huh? This is gonna be great!
Parties, fireworks, and skewers are a match made in heaven.
Hey, I'll have one of those skewers too.
Since when are you on vacation?
Oh yeah, right. A minion's work is never done.
You're the Don's messenger, so don't be rude to Bellius.
Young man, you are looking at a veritable paragon of manners and good breeding.
Traveling in a group sounds like loads of fun.
It's just a lot of noise. We've arrived safely, thanks to you all. Once I've unloaded my cargo, the Vesperia belongs to you, as promised.
Thanks. We'll take good care of her.
So, are the sands of Kogor still a long way from here?
They lie far to the west of Nordopolica.
Aren't there some big mountains on the way there?
That would make going by foot a problem. Wonder if we could get there by boat.
I don't think that's possible. Not many people go to the desert. I doubt there would be a place to moor a boat.
Are you seriously going through with this? I told you, the desert is really dangerous. I can't just let you go to a place like that all by your... I mean...
Oh, Rita.
Heading into port, me hearties.
This music triggers me because so much of the post-game happens here because of the Coliseum. So I'm just all too familiar with this music.
Good work. Thanks.
No, thank you. You're a huge help.
Right, mutual back-scratching and all that.
Oh, Madam President, it's an honor to have you here.
Excavating more ruins? I'm always impressed that the guild boss himself supervises the excavations.
The excavation of ruins is what I live for.
Who's that?
That's Reggae, the head of Ruins Gate.
Ruins Gate?
Reggae.
That sounds familiar.
They're the guild that's helping the Imperial mages excavate ruins.
Oh, that's why I've heard of them.
Well, I have friends who are expecting me, so if you'll excuse me...
He seems like a nice person.
Hey, you were talking earlier about a guild that's selling Hoplone Blastia.
Wow, Onyx, you're so funny.
You mean Leviathan's Claw?
Do you think they might be getting their Blastia under the table from those ruin guys?
Ruins Gate is completely innocent.
How can you be so sure?
They're upstanding, serious, diligent. That's what they're known for.
Well, I'm off. Take good care of the Vesperia. I'll arrange for exchange of the Ceres Blastia and for transport of Tokunaga.
Sure.
Good luck, brave Vesperia.
Thanks! Mages selling Blastia on the black market? That is so not good.
Rita.
Huh?
All right, I guess I'll be going now.
Going? Going where?
I've got lots of stuff to do.
1 second.
You mean treasure hunting?
Hi! Thanks for all the help.
It was nothing. Thanks for piloting our ship, by the way.
It's been real fun. Be careful out there.
Be careful.
You too.
Well, I got some work to do myself.
Oh yeah, your letter. It's for Bellius, right?
Yep.
Hey, why don't we all go?
Is Axe still here?
Good idea. She probably knows something about Pharaoh. We'll just tag along with you and say hi to Bellius.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. Of course, I've only heard rumors, but...
What? Is something wrong?
Huh? Nah, it's nothing.
Where can we find Bellius?
The Coliseum, probably, since Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale.
There'll be plenty of opportunity, but there's a little Easter egg here. If you come over by this little board and then check behind it, this is the cast of Tales of the Abyss. Oh hey, look, he is here. Hi, Ack. Look, it's an Easter egg. Do you like its description of Ash? How helpful that is?
Just what sort of person is this Bellius exactly?
Well, that's just it. I've heard the name often enough, but I've never met the person.
Carol, do you know?
I've only lived in Dawngress, so I don't really know the guilds in Nordopolica.
The last thing we need is another Dawn on our hands.
You can say that again. One Dawn is plenty.
I can hardly wait to meet Bellius now.
Do I have anything I'm supposed to be doing here? I'm gonna talk to this guy. Piao is allergic to cats, I think even more than I am, Onyx. What else? We can talk to Drake. The Drake side quest is notorious because it's the timing on every instance you have to talk to him is so specific. shopping. It's equal. She has something else. She's equipped, but I have both of those. Okay. I've never met Mello's cat. I mean, I've not really ever met anyone's cats because, you know, allergic. Isn't it funny how that works? I have more things available to synthesize now. Go ahead and make that for you. Okay. No, yeah, I've not met your cat. I've met the cat that let me discover I was allergic to cats.
Lord Bellius's private room is ahead. I cannot allow you to go any further.
But we've come to see Bellius.
What? Who are you?
Who are you?
We're a guild. Brave Vesperia.
I haven't heard of you. Do you have an appointment with the Duce?
Huh? An appointment?
Unfortunately, my lord only meets with individuals who have appointments.
How about a messenger from Don Whitehorse?
The Don? Oh, my apologies. My name is Nats. I'm the acting representative for the Duce. I will gladly deliver any message you have for the Duce.
Sorry, but the Don's orders were to give this letter directly to Bellius.
Is that so? Unfortunately, Bellius only receives guests on the night of a new moon. If you could perhaps come on the next new moon.
The next new moon?
Why only on the night of a new moon?
I guess that's just how she
Mello's
does
cat is a
things.
bully.
People can be
Don't let her
weird
fool you.
sometimes.
The moon just turned full, so the new moon is still a while away.
So should we come back?
We don't really have a choice if she's not here.
Sorry for the trouble. I'll let her know that a messenger from the Dawn stopped by.
Great, thanks.
So why don't we see what we can find out about the desert?
And about Pharaoh, too.
I'd like to get some information about the air crane myself. We shouldn't have trouble getting information about all of that in a city this big.
You mind if old Raven goes ahead to the inn? I should send off a progress report to the Don.
Sure.
All right, let's get going too.
Welcome. Staying the night?
I think a companion of ours should have already arrived.
A friend of yours? No. I'm afraid no one else has arrived today.
That hopeless old man must still be wandering around.
Then why don't we go talk to some more people ourselves?
All right.
What's she doing?
It looks like she's shopping. Give me one of these and one of these.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a second, dear.
Those clothes are, I'm sorry, but are you Ifrid's granddaughter? It's just that there's been a rumor going around. People say there's a girl dressed like Ifrid who claims to be his granddaughter.
Wow, shocking reveal.
Granddaughter? That means...
I knew it. Your total comes to 450 gold. Could I ask you to stop coming here?
Is that because I'm Ifrid's granddaughter?
Well, you see, I don't really mind myself, but our customers, you see.
Huh? What? Wait just a second. I didn't say anything like that.
Darling, you just said it hurt our reputation if the granddaughter of an outlaw shopped here.
I agree with Asen. Be nice.
Well, yeah.
Ifrid is a guild leader pirate dude who may or may not have supposedly murdered a lot of people.
Well, that's...
Cut the crap.
What?
Do you honestly think a child is responsible for that? What exactly
This isn't
did she
even
do
my
that
least
was
favorite
wrong?
voice in the entire Tale series. We were talking about Kamawana from Vesperia earlier, and I hate her voice with a passion. Patty's doesn't annoy me too much.
It's okay, Yuri. No need
Not
to
even
get
gonna lie.
angry. This kind of stuff happens all the time.
What is up with you? He was saying all of that for your sake.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm leaving town soon enough anyway. Farewell.
Hey, wait up! I swear.
Patty is Ifrid's granddaughter? I wonder what that's all about.
She never mentioned that before.
I don't know. Who knows?
Oops, I skipped part of
Even
Carol's
so,
dialogue.
is Ifrid's
God
reputation
forbid.
Really that bad?
After the Black Hope massacre, he lost the trust of every guild.
Ah, okay.
Yuri, are you sure it's okay to let her go?
This is Patty we're talking about. She's a strong girl. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Right. Anyway, if we don't get back soon, the old man might get sick of waiting and start some mischief again.
That's true. Is Patty alright?
She's tough. She'll pop back up soon enough.
Do you think Patty's really Ifrid's granddaughter?
Even if she is, that treatment is inexcusable. Patty has done nothing wrong.
Regardless of the guild's trust, it's not unusual that Patty would bear the brunt of the anger. Ifrid isn't around to take it after all.
But that's still no excuse to blame Patty.
True.
Patty, you mustn't get used to all of this.
Headless statue. No, I don't know why. Now we can rest at the inn.
Oh, you're the customers from before. Wait a second. You wouldn't happen to have a companion who's a flashy dresser?
Well, flashy's one way to describe them.
I see. Your rooms have already been paid for, so please, make yourselves at home.
Shall we call it a day?
Good idea. We've earned a good night's sleep.
Oh, right, this... I always forget this cutscene exists. Always. I almost always forget that this cutscene exists.
Are you missing the castle?
No, I thought I'd come out for some fresh air. I just can't shake those words Pharaoh said to me.
Oh yeah. What was it again?
The insipid poison of this world must be purged.
The world's poison. Yeah, well, the world is full of pessimists, that's for sure. For what it's worth, you don't look like poison to me.
Was that your attempt to cheer me up?
Hey, I'm just trying to be straight with you.
I guess I do feel a little better. Hey! Yuri, look at that! That's brave Vesperia.
The brightest star in the night sky.
There's an old story about that star.
You the sun? Question mark?
In the days of old, a great cataclysm occurred that plunged the world into ruin. Countless lives were lost as the people struggled to stand against the oncoming disaster. Its energies all but spent, humanity's hope seemed lost when a pair of siblings appeared.
Star, sun, close enough.
This brother and sister together fought the calamity and saved the world from annihilation. The sister they called Child of the Full Moon. After the struggle, she remained with the Earth. Her brother they called Brave Vesperia, and he ascended to the skies to watch over the world. The end.
Wow.
I don't remember
you
stars.
Went and gave our guild a name with a lot of baggage.
Now that you know the story, you should strive to make your guild shine as bright as the star.
Yeah, we'll have to tell Carol about this. We'll definitely have to live up to the name.
I said he was sun at work the other day and I was looked at like a crazy person. I'm so proud, PL. You don't even know.
Head back. You should too, or
you don't even know how proud I am.
Okay.
Okay. Got a couple more side quests I can hit. We'll have to do some Coliseum battles here soon as well. Because reasons, TM. Oh, this is actually something. This isn't even a side quest scene. This is something I'm supposed to see.
What are you talking about? Both of you, stop this nonsense!
Oh, right. Fucking Brigade sounds so very, very different in the new
Making a
scenes.
scene like this out in front of everyone. Mind your own business.
You'd better put that away before you hurt yourself.
Who the hell are you? Hey!
If I'm wrong for doing this, you'll have my apology later. But I think it's you two who are in the wrong here.
Damn it!
Are you okay?
Oh, thank you so much. You were with Madam President Kaufman.
We're the guild Brave Vesperia. Come on, you're like a walking billboard.
Let him have his fun.
You're Reggae of Ruinsgate, right? You might want to work out a little before you go trying to stop any more fights.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Thanks. Oh, there's a favor I wanted to ask of you.
Far be it from us to ignore a request from Ruinsgate.
Well, it depends on what it is. What did you want to ask us?
Perhaps we could discuss this somewhere else. Could you come to the Coliseum? We could talk about it there.
Whatever he has to say, he doesn't want anyone else to overhear. Sounds pretty suspicious to me.
If Ruinsgate recognizes us, it'll help improve our reputation as a guild.
Get too greedy with jobs and you'll end up neglecting all of them. Our job for the moment
is to look for Pharaoh and to escort Estelle.
Yeah, you're right. I'll try to be more careful.
But couldn't we at least hear what he has to say first, and then decide whether or not to accept?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
If he asks too much, we'll just say no. We don't have the time to be getting wrapped up in more craziness.
Let's go and stop by the Coliseum then. We can at least hear him out.
Soon. This is who I'm supposed to talk to. And now, because we're very polite people, we're going to take a nap instead of going and talking to Reggae. Because we're very nice and professional and punctual people when we're given a task to do. Yuri learned the Shining Eagle arcane art. Naps are 90% of ASIM's time. Also, I'm just gonna change over to Yuri real quick because Shining Eagle goes here. Oh, I don't have the button for that yet. I'm smart. I have it in Zillia too right now. You can get an extra set of like 8 arts. I already went shopping. I don't know why I'm stopping there again. I also wish I could nap sometimes. Hi Reggae, we're not going to talk to you because there's a man with a sexy voice up here.
Sorry, but the Duce is not currently receiving visitors. Please come back later.
Hey, we keep bumping into each other. Must be fate.
There is no such thing.
Maybe not. What brings you to a place like this?
I have come with tidings for the age-old master of this city.
Bellius? Are you here on business with a guild or something? Probably not, right?
It is nothing so vulgar as that.
Vulgar? All right, so what kind of noble errand are you on?
I need not answer that.
Don't tell me you're out to save the world.
All of these scenes we're seeing with Duke are entirely optional.
Man, what's with that guy?
With the exception of when we saw him in Cave Mock and when we saw him at Gas Frost. I could go for some food.
Relax. Nobody
Food
said
sounds
we
good.
decided to take the job yet.
Maybe I'll eat a little something before I go to bed.
That can wait till you tell us what this is all about.
All right. I would like you to stop the man who is trying to take over Palestrale.
Take over? This city?
The plot thickens.
Ooh, quesadilla for sure.
Why are you so interested in stopping them, though? It's not your guild, so why not just let it be?
I'm a big supporter of quesadillas.
You see, we have been commissioned by
Why not
Palestrale
both?
to investigate
I
the
mean,
ruins at the Coliseum.
are they truly different?
Huh. Yeah, come to think of it, this city's supposed to be super old.
If someone else took control, it would be discourteous to the Intellikeia.
What?
Oh yes. My apologies. Do you not know of them? I have heard that they are the ancient house who built this town and allow
It's
the
definitely
guilds to
pronounced how
be
it
here.
looks like it's spelled.
An ancient race, huh?
Like the Kritya?
Sometimes at my school, they'll do like a 4-cheese grilled cheese and use garlic bread. It would be really good if it wasn't stale as hell every time they made it.
Okay, so then who's this guy who's trying to rock the boat here?
He's the champion of the Coliseum.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He is a man who has entered the tournament.
Onyx, you're allowed to leave.
Take on
Just
Palestrale
saying.
directly. His consecutive victories have brought him closer to Bellius. This man is terribly dangerous. If he is not soon eliminated, I fear that Bellius may be...
So as long as he's winning, Paul Astrale couldn't get rid of him even if they wanted to.
So, long story short, you want us to enter the tournament and beat him, right?
Oh, you don't like garlic bread? Lame. You're allowed to leave, Onyx.
Yes, but please forgive my asking.
Jeez, why didn't he just say so? Are you sure this guy is really trying to take over the Coliseum?
Of course, and he's being backed by Leviathan's Claw. Leviathan's Claw plans to use the Coliseum for income to dominate the other guilds.
That sounds like a plan someone like Hugh Moore might come up with.
No way!
We already know Hugh Moore and Leviathan's Claw are working together. Wonder what'll fall out of this tree if we shake it a little.
Whatever happens, we have to stop Leviathan's Claw.
I'm always being mean, Onyx.
Relations between the Empire and the guilds will only worsen if we don't.
What about Pharaoh? There's no telling when you'll be able to meet him if we get into this.
But...
Estelle, what is it that you really want to do?
What I really want to do...
I beg your pardon. Is this a difficult decision for you all?
There isn't anything difficult about it.
What do you mean?
We're going to do it, aren't we? We've listened to the story now, at any rate.
Right. As a guild, this might not be something we can just ignore.
So then, who'll be entering the tournament?
Well, we can't ask Estelle, Rita, or Raven to participate. After all, this is a job brave Vesperia will be doing for Ruin's Gate.
I always have a low tolerance for your bullshit.
Okay, so...
No hard feelings, but I'd rather not have to go up against Judy.
And I was just getting ready to enter. Oh well, I suppose I can sit this one out.
The boss here shouldn't have to trouble himself with this. So it's up to me then, right?
Right.
So, do you mean you'll take the job?
Sure. Beating the champion will be good for our guild's reputation. It's not a bad deal for us at all.
Yeah, you're right.
I see. Well, please proceed to the registration area when you are ready.
I'm gonna run over and save before we do this. Because this is 3-ish Yuri fights right in a row, like solo fights that you have to do, followed by a full boss that you have to do with your entire party. It can be kind of a time.
A town with a Coliseum sure attracts a lot of different kinds of people, doesn't it?
Yes, people are here for all sorts of reasons. Some come to fight, some come to watch.
And then there's people like us, too. I wonder what other people think when they see us on the streets.
Well, I'd say they think we're here for the fight.
Wait, are we just saying that I dislike all of you now?
But I couldn't imagine Estelle as a gladiator.
Because I can assure you I do not dislike Piao.
What about me?
A lost child.
Hey!
Well then, what about all... Never mind. I know where this is going.
It's not wow, it's weow.
See the show, have a go, beat your foes, battle-hardened fighters! The Coliseum is currently accepting applications. You want to give it a go? I had a feeling you were going to be a contestant. All right, get fired up and head on inside.
Yeah, I said, Asim said wow when I said that you're the only one that I like here, Piao, and so I said no, not wow, weow. Because I'm not funny.
This is a single elimination tournament. No second chances here. If a fighter makes it through 3 thrilling rounds, he or she will then challenge the champion.
No, I've never liked Asim.
Fighters, if you best our champion in the ring,
Oh, I like Mello as well.
you receive a fantastic prize.
I tried.
But you'll also take the position of
It's okay, she knows it.
And now, on to the first fight.
She's used to this.
You'll do great, Yuri!
Try not to hurt yourself.
Yes, I'll die.
I wanted to fight.
But Asim, if you die, who
You're
will
still
I
going on
always
about
make fun of for just constantly being close to dying?
Look at all these people. This should help advertise our guild nicely.
In today's first fight, a new face in the Coliseum, hailing from the new guild, Brave Vesperia. Please welcome Yuri Lowe. His opponent, a former knight turned political activist with a prison record to boot, Gigantus Erengar. One a battle-hardened fighter, one a fledgling youth. The outcome looks set, but is it?
Feel free, everyone, to start putting in your guesses for who the champion of the arena is.
Our first fight is on! Fight!
Is Erengar a Pokemon? Yes.
You'll be gone
Mello's
soon
not
enough.
allowed to guess, because Mello knows. Whoa, what?
Samurai strike! Shining Eagle! Shining Eagle!
This is it.
Get fucked.
I guess that was an okay
Is
warm-up.
it Luke from Abyss? Imagine.
For our second round, we welcome the hellacious
Most of these games do have a cameo battle where you fight characters from other Tales games.
Where are the starfish? Give me the starfish.
versus
Give me the starfish.
Don't let your guard down, young warrior. The battle has only just begun. Knock your opponent down to the gates of Hades. Second round. Fight!
You'll be gone soon enough.
Shining Eagle! Shining Eagle! Shining Eagle!
Dead.
No way. That was too easy.
Wait. What am I waiting on? Does the notion of Greek gods exist in Vesperia? No.
Undefeated with the sword, Johann Dummer!
Soon, you will know
That's
the
just-
exquisite pain of my sword.
That's just, I mean, they've also mentioned the Fifth Amendment, Piao. So, like,
Versus Brave Vesperia's Yuri!
this is terminology stuff. I don't think the actual mythos exists.
Is it blind luck? Is it pure skill? Everything will be decided in this one battle!
The Tales games do generally have spirits that are kind of like gods, and they're sometimes named for like gods that already exist, like Pluto and Hades do show up sometimes as names in the series.
Will extinguish the flames of their
Hades isn't anything specific in this game. Is the champion of the Coliseum that Z guy? You're referring to Zagi. The one you thought was voiced by Robbie Damon.
Take this! Take this! No good!
He has an extra attack.
Shining Eagle!
Come on, you can do better than that.
Well, we're about to fight the champion, so we'll see.
Look at Yuri go! Looks like he's got the goods all right. Well, it just keeps getting better. Now it's time for the main event!
I mean, I did very clearly say that Zagi just gets shoehorned in at random moments.
The current and undefeated champion of the Coliseum!
What? What do you mean?
It's the heartthrob with the steely gaze, Flynn Scifo!
Yuri? What are you doing here?
Huh. So you're the evil villain who's trying to take over the Coliseum.
Very funny. Want to tell me what you're talking about?
So we're being used.
It seems that way.
Men of the Coliseum, let the flames
The heartthrob with the steely gaze. Yes.
time for the final showdown!
Aren't you cutting it a bit close?
Hey, these people didn't pay good money to see a rigged fight.
You could at least ease up a little.
Like you're having any trouble blocking me.
Fun fact, he's not easy. Our goal is really just not die.
So, care to explain what you're doing?
You generally don't want to come out of this fight with low health. You don't have to win, but he will beat up on you.
You know, nightly duties and such. Afraid that's all I can say.
Since when is becoming the champion of the Coliseum a duty? Especially for a captain of the Knights.
I'm not at liberty to say.
We're just gonna continue cutting him around because I think this is all time based. Yep.
I think it's great you're taking your promotion so seriously, but be careful you don't bite off more than you can chew.
You're the one taking this seriously. It's been a while since I've seen you enjoy anything this much. And don't you think it's about time you returned Her Highness?
You'll have to take that up with the lady herself.
Her Highness tends not to listen to the things I tell her.
Yeah, well, Her Highness isn't
These people
particularly...
didn't pay for a bad show. Don't worry, they'll be getting a show here soon. Calm down, Flynn. Calm down. What's funny is he has this sword, which I believe is called the White Knight Sword. It might be called the Blue Knight Sword. I don't remember. I think it's White Knight Sword. And it's one of his best weapons in the game. And so he doesn't have it whenever he joins you until, like, the very end of the game.
How? If we quit now, they'll boo us out of the building.
By the way, Asim, or not Asim, Onyx, you're the one who said this.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
You weren't entirely wrong. You weren't entirely wrong.
From the stars of the show!
Yuri, you've managed to stay alive long enough for me to kill you. Now let me show you my thanks.
Hate to disappoint you, but I got other reasons for sticking around.
You are the only man ever to make me bleed, and I swear that you will die by my hand.
Man, why not do something a little more productive with all that energy?
Watch this!
Whoa! What is that? Oh, it's a Blastia! I can't believe he tried to use it like that!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That Blastia... Judith! Hey,
See,
what are
but you were
doing?
somewhat correct.
What could this mean for the tournament? Oh, screw this. I'm out of here.
What a pathetic announcer. The announcer in Korra continued announcing all the way up to getting electrocuted by a terrorist. Come on, man. Get your shit together.
You did this to me, and now I'll use it to destroy you!
That announcer is the MVP. Isn't he, though?
Yuri!
I did finish Season 1 Piao, in case you didn't see.
Come, Yuri, let me show you my new toy.
Now you're starting to get on my nerves.
Also, apologies, I will not be playing as Judith for this battle. I don't hate myself enough. I'm tired of spending all of my boss fights like
I'm gonna
almost
let
dead.
you get away with using a Blastia like that?
You're all just jealous of my arm.
Hey, Estelle, there's a spell called Cover. You should use it on me.
For something more productive.
Worse Worship me.
Thank you.
Fear me. Let me feel your rage.
The best you can do.
No.
Just try and stop me. That hurts.
Ooh. Someone say Shining Fang is an art I know now. Good. Good art.
Give me more. Come on. I want more. Take this. Come on.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
I don't want to try to counter his overlimit with my overlimit, because his overlimit is better than mine.
I feel nothing.
By a whole lot.
I'm not finished. I'm fine.
It is what it is, baiting.
That hurt.
Concentrate.
Okay, his overlimit. I'm dead.
I'll eat you alive.
That happened.
I'll blow you away. I feel nothing. Just try to stop me. Take this. Just try and stop me.
Okay, fine.
I can't keep doing this. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your
Shining Eagle.
Okay.
You and that weird arm.
I
My
won't
friends
let
and I
you
had
do
made
this
plans and I
anymore.
started getting fabric for a pro bending team cosplay. We even made up a team that would fit in world. Dude, that's actually so cool though.
Oh, it's out of his
I'm impressed.
control.
What
That's
I'm most
when he gets
impressed
for
with
using it
the
like
world
that.
of Korra is how it feels so different, but is still very clearly the same world.
This damn blast is not doing what I want it to.
I mean, so many people made, like, I wasn't sure what to expect when I went into Korra, and I'm very pleasantly happy with Season 1. Which, I know Season 2 is worse, but I've heard Season 3 and 4 are better, so...
Monsters! What are they doing here? They're kept here to be used in the tournaments. That shot just now must have destroyed the barrier blastia that was holding them in.
He's getting away.
Damn it. Guess we'll have to take care of the monsters first.
Yeah. I already talked about the no bending, air bending thing. The idea being you can't block an energy pathway or a chakra or whatever if it wasn't already open. So her airbending couldn't be blocked because it wasn't open, then it opened. What's really interesting, by the way, is if you actually pay really close attention there, none of the moves she's using while airbending are airbending moves, they're all firebending moves. Okay, you've got to have something you can equip. Bruh, these are both important skills. God damn it.
Let's eliminate them.
I mean, I basically just rephrased Onyx's theory because I don't necessarily think it's chakras, unless chakras are explained differently in Korra than they are in Atla. What the fuck did
You're using too many
Judith just do?
arts. Sorry for being so strong.
Judith was very
These are the-
confused. Chakras are explained in Book 2. Chakras were explained in Book 2 of Atla, or do they get explained again in Korra? Yeah, they were explained in Book 2 of Atla in the Guru episode. And in the Guru episode, it makes it, it doesn't make it sound like chakras are necessarily connected to bending. Also, because they're spiritual energy, it would make sense for Amon to block them with the way he does. So I assume that, I mean, it's pretty clear that bending seems to be somewhat genetically-ish related. I know there's some better explanations of that in Book 2 of Korra, so I'm hesitant to early theorize. It also doesn't matter a whole lot because Korra doesn't have series-wide antagonists. I'm losing so much grade these battles. What the fuck?
This is becoming a real pain in the neck.
Less talking, more fighting. What?
Ew, so bright. Also, I wasn't prepared for some of the feels I was gonna have in regards to some things that happened in Korra Season 1.
Could this box be causing everything?
You know, Asim, because you're a VIP, I believe you can actually use the You the Sun emote. Ex First Lieutenant You.
Hear me, Knights. Sodia will command
You can't? Oh, I thought you could.
eliminate the remaining monsters.
Then I guess only I and Zan are able to use You the Sun. What gave me feels in Korra?
These people come first?
Low-key, not to spoil a whole lot, because I don't think Asim has seen it, and I know Mello hasn't seen it.
The rest of you will defend the spectators with me. Don't let even
Yeah,
one
the
of
brother
us
thing.
escape.
Looks like Flynn was thinking ahead. He even sounds like a real captain already. We're getting out of here.
Judith and your puppy dog already took off.
Yeah, I heard.
I kind of feel bad for Tarlok
Is never done.
to a degree.
Hello? Wait up! Hey!
Also, Piao Tarlok is all of the clones in Clone Wars. I mean, yeah, yeah, I mean, I could get into it, but oh yeah, and as soon as you hear it, as soon as now that you know it, you'll never be able to unhear it. D. Redley Baker, yep. He's also Appa and Momo. Was that something that you wanted to discuss your theories about, Onyx, the last thing Tarlok did?
He's pretty good at running away.
Because there's some parts of that that are kind of unclear. Wait, no, so why can Mello use You the Sun? Why can Mello use You the Sun if VIPs can't use it?
Repeat is still after him.
Oh, you probably unlock random sub emote with the points. Got it.
Hopefully he won't lose the trail.
I understand. I forgot that that was a thing.
But what's the deal anyway?
Yes, spend your channel points on not things that work for me. What exactly is unclear about Tarlok's last scene?
Think he set us up somehow?
The fact that the other character involved was crying right before it happened.
Orders?
Who's going to be the Fett in Mando Season 2? I thought they were actually bringing back Jango Fett's actor for that.
Relax. It doesn't look like he's here to recapture any princesses. He wouldn't
Different
go
guy.
through the trouble of entering the tournament for that.
Also, Moana's father in Moana is
Well, then what could it be?
Jango Fett.
Good question.
The speaking lines. I
Whatever
think
it
the
was, I'm sure it was
the
hurting Regae's
singing parts
plans.
are actually a different guy. Other guy. Tamara Morrison, I think is his name.
But Reggae seems so polite.
He didn't seem too polite when he was making off with that case.
Because they've pretty much confirmed that Boba Fett is in Mando Season 2, haven't they? I don't know how I feel about that.
Is nothing more than a false front.
Still, what can
Yeah, I
you
know.
with that case?
Just what
I mean, I
was
don't think they're
the
announcing
Celestial
casting
crystal?
stuff for further seasons yet.
About all we know now is that something in that box made my magic go all haywire. I'd never lost control of my Bodhi Blastia like that before.
Hey, if we've got the time to be standing around chatting, shouldn't we be chasing after your doggy friend?
You're right, we should be going.
Damn that Reggae.
What could he possibly want with that case?
Well, our genius mage's magic was kind of weird. He must have thought it was linked to that box.
Then you think Reggae knows what's in the box?
The only way we'll find out is by going after him.
If he stole it knowing what was inside, then he must know what the clear CL crystal can do.
If we catch him, we might learn
This is probably
something
where I'm
about
actually
your
going to
man.
end for tonight.
Okay, now we
'cause
definitely
it's
can't let
almost
him get
10
away.
now.
Yes, we don't have a moment to
I'm tired.
lose.
So I'm going to go ahead and save. I might eat a little something before I go to bed, not gonna lie. So let's see, is there anyone? Nah. I'm just gonna go ahead and end. So, Mellow. How do I refund it? Okay, here's the deal, guys. I'll do it. I'll do it. That's not even remotely right. Why is it? Oh. Uh-huh. I totally know how all of this works so well. So here's what's fun. Here's what's fun. I don't have a guitar controller. Yeah, I don't have a guitar controller on campus right now. We're doing all taps, I don't have to strum anything. Please tell me you can hear this. Oh, you can't hear it? 1 second. There you go. Now you can hear it. This is really difficult, by the way. I mean, I've intentionally left it up so that someone could redeem it and make me do this. I don't want to play Guitar Hero like this all the time, that would suck. Why specifically at 60%? He doesn't have function. What? Oh, 60% keyboard. Honestly, not having the function keys wouldn't make a big difference in this. I have it set to be once a stream, so no, you can't redeem it again. Certain parts of this I'm actually better at on keyboard. I mean, I could wake up slightly later tomorrow. I generally wake up at 6:30, but my first class isn't until 8. I just like to have a little bit of extra time to chill in the morning. Three stars. 82%. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Don't you dare. Sorry. Sorry, Mello. ASMR. Yeah, because of, you know, keyboard. Keep in mind, fun fact, with the rainbow lights, I can turn them off really easily. Just one button. I actually keep them off at night for obvious reasons. Also, I'm going to change this to stream is ending while I read through these and chat briefly. This was funny. There's a reason that this is a thing. Why do we keep almost saying ASIM? Oh, Karma's streaming. Why don't I follow Karma? That's really strange that I don't follow Karma. Twitch.tv. What terrifies me with this is that I'm gonna totally obliterate my keyboard if I do that too much. So I might get one of my slightly dysfunctional guitars from home this weekend. Yeah, I've called Onyx ASIM just because I don't know, because you're an active member of chat and I forget that Onyx is here or something. Did I also almost call Mellow ASIM? Whoops. Okay, Karma Charger. Got him. Okay, so go ahead, show Karma some love. I have no idea what he's playing, but have at it, my friends. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been fun.